Hello there, and welcome back to Napalm's newest news. So here we have Victory Day, and that is interesting. Link to the site, to the news page, is obviously in the video description down below as usual. And aside here from the history, I want to obviously talk about the discounts of up to 50% in the game and in the store, which is really nice and quite a lot. So this is now your golden opportunity to get vehicles that you just miss as a collector, or if you just want to get a nice premium for not that all much money. Overall, you have a 30% discount for any allied nations vehicles, including premium vehicles except those from update 1.87. This is how it always has been, so from the new update you get no discounts, and yeah, well, that's just it. Then 50% discount for premium accounts for periods of 90 and 365 days. That is something that you should think about, which is quite a lot of money that you can save, but also the value in return is quite high. I think a premium account for such a long period is quite nice to have, but only for very active players, for players that are also staying with the game for quite some time. I would never say no to such an offer, since I'm playing this for 6 years and there's a lot of stuff to grind, and it benefits every game mode, every type of vehicle, vessel, you name it. So this is something that you really should think about, especially for stock grinding, for earning silver lines, for grinding in general. Then special vehicle bundles with special discounts of up to 50%. That is also quite a lot. Then we have two special bundles, Wings of Victory, and every single plane here is quite nice. In particular, the Plagueis Spitfire Mark 9C and the Bostwick's P47 M1RE, and those are all the packs. So despite you're not standing that there is an extra amount of premium time and well, Golden Eagles, I think every package includes 15 days of premium time. So if you get all of this, it would be 75 days of premium account, if I'm informed rightly. And this explains the rather high price despite the 50% discount. If you already have, let's say, 4 out of those 5 vehicles, then you get on top of this an 80% reduction. And yeah, that would be then $15 or euros, if I'm not mistaken, something like this. And then Tracks of Victory bundle, 50%. Well, to be honest, it's not that attractive. The IS-2 Revenge, well, for collectors, T-3485E, it's nice, but it also has seen its best days. Then the M18 Black Cat. That is always a tank that is really nice, and the M5A1 5th Canadian Armored Division pack, I'm not quite sure about that one, and you can see this is already like a third cheaper than this bundle. Yes, one tank less, but also this one being a tier 1 premium, not really all that interesting. Then packs included in these bundles are also available separately with a 30% discount. So you have to think, you really have to calculate it for yourself, and I think it also gets shown to you what it actually means. If you follow this link, you get to this page, and then we have this all. So yeah, there you have the individual packs, and as you can see, I already have them all except this one, but I have the tank itself, so there is that. So then on top of this, you get 50% discounts for the following packs. Again, the MB5, the SO 8000 Narval, and the MTB Thermal D. So this plane is not really something that I would recommend. It's probably something for collectors. The SO 8000 Narval is actually a pretty nice plane, but again, it is more like a heavy fighter, so it has restrictions, but overall immense forward firepower. The MTB Thermal D, well, that is something that I would not really recommend, and I hope that Gaijin adds a second tier 2 premium to, well, if they stop selling this, then they need to come up with an alternative. It has some really nice long-range howitzers, if you will. I have some gameplay of it, so you can look for it for yourself. Then after the May 13th, these packs will no longer be available for purchase across all platforms. And then there is also a link for Xbox Store. Then daily ×2 bonus for RP gain for the first victory for each nation, I guess. And this is again from the 9th up until the 11th of May. So that's a nice addition. The return of the daily ×2, if you stack it and you have a really great battle, that will be some really insane amounts of silver lines and RP that you can drag to the hangar. And yeah, there it stands. Then victory decals, they are not that difficult to get. Then the Operation Berlin event, that is something really nice. And victory tournaments for all of you guys out there with some nice first place and second place and 3rd to 8th place rewards. And there you can register and victory will be ours. So that was the short announcement. It is something nice, but it's not really outstanding. I personally hoped for a little bit more, but it could have certainly been worse. But that's it for me today. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed this rather hopefully short video. Give it a like if it did. Subscribe if you want to see more. And we'll see each other in the skies, on the battlefields, and on the waves of War Thunder.